confusion there, and to the point where he was relieved of his duty in Houston, pretty much fired after just 10 games. And he's posted several workout videos where he's scoring the basketball like he's always done. And has even reached out to Team USA to be on that team. And for Jerry Coangelo, the director of FIBA World Cup basketball, this is what he had to say. I love Melo. I love Carmelo, rather. He made a great contribution. He was a very good international player. But from where we are and what we're doing, that conceivably could have been a distraction. I understand why the request was made. He's trying to reestablish himself. I think that has to be done in the NBA. At every turn, Carmelo is being denied a chance to prove himself. Many have said, why not go to the big three? And as we've seen, Joe Johnson has been tearing the big three up. Because players typically dip when their roles on a team dip. And in the big three, Joe Johnson is a number one option. And we're seeing what he's doing there, the numbers that he's putting up. Joe Johnson can still shoot the ball. But when you go from being that number one option in the NBA to not even a fourth option, you're not going to seem as good. But Joe Johnson, through the big three, has earned him some more looks and some more opportunities to get back in the NBA. And so many people are saying why Carmelo won't go to the NBA. I mean, to the big three. So he can still play and try to get back on a roster. Now, he may have to do that because if Carmelo Anthony does not get on a team this season, I don't think he will be picked up. And if that happens, the chances of him getting on a team for the 2021 season is slim to none. So something has to shake here. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving has been pushing the Nets front office to sign Carmelo. He's even been seen in some informal practices with the team, as well as with the Knicks. And the Knicks are on record saying that had they landed Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, that they would have signed Carmelo Anthony back after all that has happened there. But they went in a different direction because they didn't land any big free agents as they thought, thinking that maybe they was going to get the number one pick and sign Zion Williamson, and also thought they were going to get Durant and Irving, Kyrie. None of that happened. It fell through. But it's looking real tight for Melo, and I do not want to see him not get a chance to end his career the way that many of us would like to see him end it, as well as himself. So who's out there going to give Carmelo Anthony one more chance? Because I do believe he has one more chance left to play in the NBA. And the Brooklyn Nets just may be that team to give him that chance. But we'll see. What do you think? Let me know. Hit me up on Twitter. Do you agree with Royce White? Has LeBron James, do you feel LeBron James have done all he could do to get Melo on a team? And where's Melo's real friends? There were rumors about him going to Miami. I'm sure him and D-Wade are cool. I'm not sure how cool, but nothing has happened with that. So right about now, man, Melo really evaluating his life. Thinking to himself, man, who are my real friends? The game is cold out here, man. It's cold. You got to have your own back sometimes. But I do hope we get Carmelo back in the NBA this season. And I just don't want him back to just be back. I want Melo back to be Melo, you know. And I think he could really help the Brooklyn Nets out. Being that Kevin Durant will be out all season, they could use some scoring to go along with Kyrie Irving. But to be behind Joe Harris, I forgot who else was on the roster. Joe Harris, Karis LeVert, and Taurean Prince. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe Karis LeVert. But Joe Harris and Taurean Prince, I don't know if Carmelo would like that. But hey, at this point, Melo just got to get back in the league. Man, we got a lot more basketball to talk about. So we're going to take a little short break. The Hoops Outsiders podcast will be back. Don't go anywhere. Hit your boy up on Twitter. Let me know what you think about this whole Carmelo Anthony situation. It's been ongoing for a while. Don't go nowhere. The Hoops Outsiders podcast is coming right back.